Hello Instagram world, hope you're well. Hope you're having a good evening out in the UK. It's quite sunny here today out in Mexico, and it's about, what time is it now? Yeah, coming up to 3 o'clock. I hope you're all well. Seems like a couple of the tweets etc. have gone a bit viral, so thank you people for liking, commenting, sharing on them. And if you are watching stuff on Insta, YouTube and other platforms like Parler, etc., please comment, like, share, because we need to get the information out. And a lot of us, as you can see in the world, a lot of the natural health websites, people are spreading the truth, are being banned in these platforms. So thank you everyone who has been sharing it and getting this information out to people that need it. Now, today I wanted to just answer a question, because I get a lot of love sent my way, and I also get a little bit of hate every now and again, which is all good. And I got a message from them the other day saying, you can't cure cancer with positive thinking, like you're an absolute charlatan, whatever it is. I get these sometimes, and I was like, well, I've never actually said you can cure cancer with positive thinking. I mean, there's people out there like Dr. Joe Dispenza who would probably disagree with that statement, but people like to just throw belittling statements out there to people that talk about how to actually create a healthy body. And when it comes to cancer, like any other advanced disease or chronic illness, you can heal it by doing the opposite of what created it. It's the other thing people say, oh, you said you can heal cancer. It's like, no, I've never said I can heal anything. All I can do is give people the principles and protocols that allow the body to heal itself, because the body wants to be healthy. Its default setting is health. Okay, you just have to give it the right circumstances to do that. And unfortunately, in our modern lifestyle, modern life is extremely toxic and it's extremely stressful, and it means the body's constantly in a state of fight and flight. Most of the time, 75% of the time, people are in that state of fight and flight rather than rest and recover. And people are constantly bombarded with chemicals, pesticides, herbicides, insecticides, rodenticides, like shampoos, moisturisers, Teflon pans, etc., that are just constantly throwing a lot of toxins at the body. So it becomes hard for the body to actually clear. So this is why, and also a lot of people, there's research out there that shows 90% of people are actually having negative thoughts. There's something like 60,000 thoughts a day, 90% of which are negative. Don't completely quote me on that. It's something around that though. And so we call that stinking thinking. And when you're constantly in a state of fear, this is why the world was waking up to what was going on, the hands behind what was going on. So the governments and the media out there pushed fear porn through the TV and radio and every other mainstream media outlet to bring the vibration of the world down and to push people into that fight and flight nervous system, and to push people into their limbic brain. So when you're in your limbic brain, you're not thinking about your goals, dreams and aspirations, you're thinking about how to survive. And when you're thinking about only how to survive, then you're going to give away your rights and freedoms, because you just want to live. And this is what's happened to the majority of the world. There's a reason why all the natural health websites and people that are therapists have been helping people heal from all chronic illnesses and advanced diseases for decades and centuries, are all coming out saying the same thing, singing from the same hymn sheet, because we know how to heal the body. We know what creates disease. And this is why I want to talk about this. So when it comes to healing, there's healing. You can heal any illness or any disease by doing the opposite of what created it. And I had to go through my own healing journey. The medical industry almost destroyed me for 5 years. It's why I do what I do, and I've been helping people for the last 12 years overcome all manner of illnesses and diseases, for example. So anything, from gut issues, rheumatoid arthritis, Alzheimer's, you've had various cancers, etc. I haven't healed them. Their body's healed itself by giving it the right principles and protocols. Inflammation, endometriosis, ovarian cyst, whatever it may be. Give the body the right circumstances to heal, and it will do so. And so, there are 6 foundational principles of health that need to be abided by, and there's 3 yin principles and there's 3 yang principles. And this is why it's really, really important, because so much of the time we are constantly in our yang, constantly in a doing state, and that pushes the body. If you do too much yang, you need to do more yin. If you do too much yin, you need to do more yang. But generally, today's world, we're constantly on the go, and people trying to be the best mother or father, earn enough money, look great, feel great. It pushes people into that potential state of too much yang. And so, like, the 3 yang principles are nutrition, hydration, and breathing. And then the 3 yin principles are thinking, movement, and sleep. And generally, people are overthinking, they're not giving time for introspection, they're not doing enough movement, and they're not getting enough sleep. So people are chronically in that state of yang. And so this is why generally, sometimes we deal with people who have an excess in yin, but a lot of people have far too much yang. And this is why we have to do it. And so this is why you have to look at your life and take an actual stock and be honest with yourself, So, for example, as I said before, you can heal any disease or illness by doing the opposite of what created it. So, for example, if you're not getting enough sleep, then you need to get more sleep. And if you need to take a nap in the middle of the day, that's fine. Give your body the time it needs to recover. If you're constantly thinking negative thoughts, then you need to switch that thought pattern to more positive thoughts. We call that stinking thinking. And there's something out there, it's called the nocebo effect. People know about the placebo effect, which is effective 38 to 64% of the time, research has shown. So, people have gone and they've done studies on this where they've told people they're having a surgery, they've opened them up, sealed them without doing a single thing, and people have got up from knee injuries, back injuries, neck injuries, and been absolutely fine because of the power of the mind. And this works in reverse as well, the nocebo effect. That if you think you're going to get ill, if you think something's going to happen, you can actually push your body into a state of illness by creating a toxic internal environment and a highly stressful internal environment. So that's why we need to always be conscious about what we're thinking. If you're eating too many refined, processed foods, foods laden with pesticides, herbicides, insecticides, rodenticides, then you need to eat more organic foods, more clean foods, whole foods, eat more real foods. If you're dehydrated, then you need to make sure you're hydrated, or if you're overhydrated, drink less. And so why you have to really look into what you're doing. And this is why we always talk about, we don't ever treat an illness or a symptom, we treat the person. The pain teacher's there for a reason. Generally it's there to teach us what we've been doing that's pushing our body out of balance. So when we actually start to do things that create health, it's amazing how the body heals on every level. And it's really important to not keep on ruminating over a disease, because you keep on putting emotional charge into it, you'll pump a tremendous amount of energy and fear right into that disease or illness, And every time you do this, you actually shut down your healing power, because your body becomes afraid and it pushes you into that fight and flight mode, which stops the healing from happening. So, you to start thinking of the pain that you're getting, whatever it may be, inflammation, gut issues, maybe migraines, whatever it is, start thinking, what is the universe trying to tell me? Or what is my body trying to tell me? That migraine or headache isn't there for no reason. It's not bad luck. It's telling you that something you're doing in your day-to-day life is causing it. Now, the equation we use is it's your predisposition to disease plus modern lifestyle equals chronic illness. And so wherever your weakness is in the chain, that breaks. It's why some people will get cancer, other people will get gut issues or skin issues or arthritis or inflammation or ovarian cyst or endometriosis. A lot of women get a lot of problems with the menstrual cycle, ovarian cyst, endometriosis, because it's far, their body's in a far too it's in a state of stress far too often, rather than in that state of recovery. And with women, you're meant to have enough nutrients and energy on board to create life. And generally, a lot of women are living like a man in a woman's body. Now, for example, men are much more hormonally robust. You can flog us to death, and eventually we'll break down. We're like a pickup truck. But that's what we're dispensable. We're sent out to hunt in tribes. Essentially, we're dispensable. Flog us to pieces. We'll eventually break down, but it takes some time. Motorbike, apologies. But women, you guys are more like Ferraris. You look fantastic, but you need special care and attention. And once a month, you have something that you need to go through, menstrual cycle. And it means that you need to actually, you're the crown jewels. Without you guys, there's no life being created. So you need to really take special care and attention. This is why it's important for you to slow down a lot and give your body the love and energy it needs. Okay, and so this is a constant thing. So, whenever you start to live these principles and start to take on board, like, am I having the right hydration? Am I sleeping enough? Am I eating the correct food? And am I moving enough? Am I taking time to breathe? Am I thinking clearly? It's a real game changer. Because once you start to live the principles that create health, your body can't help but get healthy. And also in today's world, you need to look at what we're putting on our skin, what we're brushing our teeth with, what the water we're using is like. and also mitigating our exposure to EMFs, electromagnetic frequencies, and the Wi-Fi. Turn that off at night so your body can heal. Otherwise, your lymphatic system can't clear. So, no, I don't think just by positive thinking alone you can cure cancer. No, people would like to throw those statements out there, but thinking positively combined with a healthy lifestyle allows your body to create healthy things. For example, cancer, research has shown it takes 10 to 15 years to develop cancer. Unless you're a child who gets it from, unfortunately, what's been passed down through mother and father and through mother's placenta. Baby gets what mother eats, the mum's having medications, toxic food, etc. Whatever's been in our body, silver amalgam fillings, whatever it is, there's lots of things we go into here, so probably time for another video. That can get passed down, and that can cause issues with baby, anything from skin issues to diseases like cancer. But otherwise, cancer takes 10 to 15 years to develop. And so by doing and living the principles that create a healthy body, you can reverse any disease. As long as the stricter you are, the quicker you'll heal. But by doing these things, you can create a healthy body and a healthy internal environment. Removing toxins. You can't dry off when you're still in the shower, so you have to remove toxins. So it's about what you subtract as well as what you put in, and then looking at your breathing, your sleep, your diet, your movement, your hydration and nutrition. Okay. Hope that helps people. I hope it's given you anyone who's dealing with any issues some positivity, because you are in control of your own health. No matter what the medical industry or big pharma tell you, you do not need medication, pills and chemotherapy to get better. For A&E and broken bones and things like that, they're fantastic, that's what they should be used for. But remember, when it comes to chronic illness, they are a business. They don't celebrate when their drug sales go down, just when they go up. So you have to think about this, and the same with what's going on right now. Think about what they're able to push out, liability free, without any repercussions. For example, the word that starts with V and rhymes with Maxine. These things that have been out, liability free, these are not adverse reactions to experimental injections we're seeing. They are the body's natural response to be injected with poison. So just have a look at that. Okay, people? I hope this helps. If you are dealing with any chronic illness or advanced disease and you haven't been able to help, overcome it, and you are looking for help, then please just send me a message on here, or send me an email at ryan@reviveyourself.co, and we'll have a chat about how we can help you. Because if you go to www.reviveyourself.co, and you can click on our clients, our testimonials, you can see all the people we've helped. There could actually be thousands up there. I've only managed to put up like a few hundred, I think, because otherwise this takes a lot of time. But if you are dealing with it, send me a message on here, or ryan@reviveyourself.co, and we can have a chat. But you can heal, you just have to give the body the right circumstances to do so. And it's really liberating when you understand that, because you are in control of your own health and your own destiny. Okay, people, hope that message has helped you today, give you some positivity. Please comment, like, share with anyone you think will benefit from it. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy. I will enjoy the sun, Bianca. And speak to you soon. Bye-bye.